So this week's episode is going to be a bit late, I think, because, as you know, Melissa's away visiting her dad and dropping some stuff off at Whitehall to Andy and Liz's and what have you, and she's just been on the phone to me basically in floods of tears. Her dad got ill with Alzheimer's last year, and he's in a nursing home up north, and he's just getting worse and worse and worse. So he's sort of, it's just really upsetting for her because he doesn't really know who she is, and I think once she reminds him who she is, he's really happy to see her. And Jack and Ollie in Alaska, and he sort of plays along. So if you were to have a conversation with him, you might not think he'd even got Alzheimer's, but if you know him, it's very, very clear. You know, he's got to the point where he sort of clearly doesn't really recognise her when she gets there, and when he does, he's just really upset and crying because he's confused and he doesn't really know what's going on, and he doesn't want to be in the nursing home particularly. I think by all accounts, according to the nursing staff there, when she's not there, he's super happy. But when he sees her and gets these flashes back of who she is, it's really upsetting for, you know, he kind of gets flashes back of memory, and it's really upsetting for him, which is really upsetting for Melissa and really upsetting for Jack as well. So she's not coming back as soon as I thought she was, which gives me a little bit more time to work on this. But it's like, yeah, it's really, really sad, you know, that she's, I don't know what to say really. It's just an awful situation to have to go through for anybody. So where that leaves me is just a few more days to do work on the boat. So, you know, a lot of you might be thinking that we're sort of procrastinating and doing jobs on the boat because we're, you know, putting off leaving or putting off going somewhere because I'm constantly coming up with things that need to be done to the boat, and it's not that way round. It's the other way round. We've got family stuff going on, so while Melissa's away, I find things that need doing on the boat to sort of make improvements while I've got the chance. Oh well, just feel really awful for Melissa really. It's just a terrible thing, but hey. Right, so the next thing I've got to do with this though is make the fiddles, because as you can see, I've now got my keyboard here, my Scarlett audio interface here. These aren't varnished yet. My Vox pedals, my guitar leads and microphones, my little Vox practice amp. Camera kit's going to go up here, hard drives will be in there, and I've got to make fiddles to stop stuff flying off while we're underway. And I've also made this into a slide out desk, so I'm going to put a stool here that folds down so that we can sit here and edit and have the keyboard and what have you, and still be able to get to the fridge freezer, which is under there now. So it's a way more useful setup for us. And I've put a mesh in here so that the freezer can breathe properly. And all that seems a bit kind of, why is that important when there's stuff going on with Melissa's dad?